Yo, 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 what up, YouTube Yaks? It's your boy Daddy Easy here, iPod jailbreak hacker, otherwise known as Only Use Me Tomahawks. Some of you guys may know me as Easy, like I always say, to the black, to the blue, my avatar on my YouTube channel. Yeah, buddy, so I'm back with another video. I have to do this update video because a lot of you people has been putting up videos, well, leaving comments on my comment section saying that it's a mixer. This is not a mixer, it's an audio interface. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Fifine AmpliGame SC3 audio interface. Now I had to correct on Fifine, let them know this is not a mixer. They have mixer on it, but it's actually an audio interface. A mixer, I'm going to explain to you what a mixer is, but yeah, this is an audio interface. Now I do have two of them. I have the black one and I have the new white one, which is this right here. As you can see, let's turn on my blur real quick. Okay, so as you can see right here, this is the AmpliGame. So you only have two inputs for audio, which is this right here and that one right there. That's basically for your headset, so you can use a regular gaming headset, plug into it, and use the microphone towards that. Now I tried multiple things to try to get that to work. Even when it came towards using a 1/4 3.5 millimeter what is it, 1/4 millimeter port. Let me see. Gotta get the actual size for it. It's a 1/4 millimeter adapter, as you can see right here. Now this one right here is a TRS. This one doesn't work because it has the two rings. As you can see, it needs to use the TS, which is the one ring, so it's basically just the one ring like this. Now I tried it with this, with different things to try to get this to work with different microphone parts like that. As you can see, you can pop it in right here, and there you go, and be able to plug it into it and go from there. This one is a what is it, 1/4 to 3.5 millimeter adapter that you can use on towards it. So the difference between this one, it does have faders. You can change the sounds and stuff in the back, but as you can see, I don't know how clear my camera may pick it up because it's picking up a lot of the light. You might not be able to see the words on here, but on it, it says output. It has headsets, inline, headphones, output. So basically what you can do is it has more outputs than it has inputs. I'm sorry. So basically the only thing you be able to do is a little workaround that you can do to get sounds for it, but the workarounds doesn't really work for it per se, because if you try to do it through the microphone parts, these faders on here controls simple things like fader 1, which is this right here, controls the microphone. This one right here, I believe, this controls line in. This controls your headset and it monitors it. And this one controls the line out. So basically, whatever you put inside your line in, this controls what it sounds like going out of it. This one controls the headset. So you're basically, if you got headsets on, this control the volume. And this controls what your input is. So you don't really get much to actually do. You just get the microphone, but you get two microphone parts, either a headset and a microphone that goes with XLR. And the thing is, with the headset part, it doesn't work with all things. Now you can use one of the microphones that you like to use to perform with, but it has to use a TS port. It doesn't use a TRS adapter, which is the 1/4 right here, as I showed before. I tried using the adapter that's a TS that goes into a 3.5 millimeter. I tried using that, it doesn't work. So this interface is very picky of what ports that you use on it, and it's not going to work with everything. And that's one of the things that I found with this particular thing that does not work. That's why as an interface, it doesn't control anything. So if you want to actually try to use like a Go XLR and be able to use it for like controlling your music and stuff like that, you only get one choice. So the only other options I can tell you what to do is like use the input and connect it to your laptop computer or your secondary computer to control music and stuff like that, or whatever's happening on your second computer. You can control some of the stuff that happens on this through basically in the app when you use it towards USB Type-C. Well, USB, but the only problem is you can't use the faders to control everything that's happening on the computer. So if you want to be able to take advantage of whatever you're using on your computer, is basically to use it as a secondary, and that's where the problem is. Even if you use it as a secondary, it's just going to control the volume towards that input. So if you have something that's connected to your laptop or your desktop and you got it into the input, it's going to mute everything. So you're not going to be able to have different channels and stuff like that. This does not have channels. It just controls what comes into this box. And it does not, it's basically an audio interface. Like I said, it just controls the volume towards it. It doesn't control the sounds. It does that. It does have its own sounds. You can use these buttons right here. You have like your auto tune, then you have your RGBs, then you have your voice changer right here. Then you have 4 different custom sound banks that you can put your own sound banks and stuff on it. So like if you want to do like certain things like I normally have that I use on my Stream Deck. So what's the difference between this and an actual mixer? This right here is a mixer. This is a cheap mixer right here. I got for free when I brought my forgot what I got with this. No, this didn't come free. I brought this different. I think I paid like 30 bucks for it. Now this is a mixer. As you can see, I have 2 different channels. As you can see right here, it controls my bass. It basically controls my highs, my lows, and my balance. So I can control the bass. I can control the highs and everything, the lows and stuff on here. As you can see, I have different knobs that basically control the different audios that come in. Now this has different audio ports to put in different audio sounds. So I have this right here, which is the XLR. Now I'm going to explain where did I put that little adapter. I'll just do it down on my table real quick. Oh well, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I just do it down on my table real quick, and I don't know where I put it at. So we're not gonna go forward with that, but yeah, here it is. I found it. So as you can see, I got that in. Now with this one, with this mixer, because it's a mixer, I don't have to worry about being TS or TRS. It works with anything as long as it's plugged inside of it. It works no matter what I do with it. So that's one audio source. Then I have other audio sources on it that gives me a mic in right here. As you can see, there's a big microphone right here. Then I have a headphone part right there that I can actually listen to the sounds coming out of it. You can do the same with this. But the thing is, I have multiple ways of controlling sound and everything coming out of this. I have this. I have 3 things. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things of actually controlling the sounds. Then I have 2 buttons here that controls what goes on it, and I can switch it off and on. Also, this has Bluetooth on it, as you can see right there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that button right there is for Bluetooth. So I can connect any Bluetooth device on it. So I can actually use my computer to control the sounds of one part. Then I can change the volume of my monitoring. Then I can change the max volume. Then if I have something else coming inside this part, which this is another microphone, which I can use either 3.5 millimeter, doesn't matter what it is. It can use a headset, it can use a microphone, it can use a computer, it can use whatever. I still can control it. Then I have inputs right here, which is input output right here, so I can control more sounds that's coming into these parts right here. The RCA parts right here. This is an input, and I have line in right there, so I can actually put sounds that come into it. I can put another set of microphones. I can put a stereo onto this. I can use these faders, these small little faders right here, to change up my lows, my highs, and the balance. And I can control the gain, so I can actually use a SM7B to control my gain right here, because this have a preamp basically inside of it. And this is what I've been using the whole time. This is an actual mixer. In and out. It's an audio interface and a mixer all in one, because it does use multiple things. I paid probably like 40 bucks for this. I don't remember. It's been like since what, 2016, 17 when I purchased this. And it still goes strong. But this is the difference between these two, as you can see. But if I want to take advantage of it and be able to use audio and all that extra stuff with it, and be able to control different sounds and stuff like that, I can take this and go into the output and plug it into here, either this part or I can plug it into this part, or I can add another microphone. So that means I get a total of 4, actually probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 7 interfaces for microphones to basically plug into both of them together. and basically get sounds like that. I can even have the sound coming in, and I can push it out to do this, but this is mostly for more of an input, and I'd be able to take all that input and export it out into one mix, and when I have it basically connected to my computer. That's the difference between this and this. Whatever comes into this outputs towards it, but that's it. You can only control the value. It doesn't do anything to control bass, anything like that. That's why this is an interface. It only controls what's being put in. This controls what's being put in, and like also output of whatever I do on this to control the output also. So once anything inputs on here, I can change the sounds. It mixes up the sounds, and I push it out to wherever I control on this. So if I turn this down, that means that my gain is going to be pushed down. If I need my microphone to go higher, I just do that, give myself more gain. With this only controls what the volume is. So if I turn this down, this only controls my volume. If I turn this up, that controls my volume. That's it. This one controls everything. If I want my volume low, and if I don't want extra background noise, I just turn my gain down. I can control that. If I want the volume low towards the microphone, I just turn this down right here. And also with that. The same thing with this right here. This is to this channel here. This is one is for the other channels. You just click backwards and forwards exactly of what it does. That's the difference between the mixer and the interface. And this is an interface. So this is basically a plug and play. Once you plug this up into your PlayStation or your computer, whatever sounds you plug into this, you only get one input. I repeat again, one input. So if you're using an Elgato and you're using this, but for some reason your sound is not going through your Elgato, you can use this, plug this inside of there, and you can control your game audio with this right there. But the problem is, if you want to be able to control basically your game audio and you want to control music and stuff like that, you can't. You only get that one source, which is only that one in. You only get one input on here, and that basically sucks. I tried to do it with the headphone part. I tried different adapters. I brought multiple adapters to try to get it to work, and it just basically does not work. Basically with input, you can get away with it with the headphones and the line. Well, the headphones and line in. You can try with it, but when I tried to use it with my tablet and put the headphones in, it just did not work. It's either one or the other. I don't know if it's something that's wrong with it. I really don't know. But when I try to do my headphones part with it, plug in the headphones and have, you know, my computer try to do the sounds, it just was not having it. It just cut one part up. Then I just got all this audio distortion, all that crazy stuff on it. It's even to a part where I have to actually use an audio reducer on it. Now, the way how I got it on mine, I do have my Go XLR inside of this part. How I actually got it set up on my desktop. I do have my Go XLR going into one of the sounds input, which is my line in. So basically that's all I can do with it. I can't do headphones. I can do headphones. I try to do it, but basically what happens is that when you do and are able to actually use it, and you have two inputs like a tablet and the headphone part, basically the headphone parts is just so you can hear it. It doesn't give the sounds into it. So that's the only part that kind of like sucks. But I mean, there's different parts you could put it inside the headphone part like that. You got your headphones, you got your headsets. I got it inside my headsets, but when I do switch the parts over, you can't control the different faders on it. That's the problem that I had with it. Once you turn that fader down on it, and you do have two of the inputs that's inside of it, it just lowers all of it altogether. So if you lower that thing down, it just sucks. So meaning whatever that you have on your desktop, and you have to control it all single-wise like that. You have to control it all single-wise like that, and that's one of the problems that I basically have with it. Sorry guys. But yeah, just want to let you guys know what the difference between a audio interface is and what a mixer is like that. I will show you some videos, have some videos coming up that actually show you how the different ways to actually control the sounds and things like that. So it's your boy Daddy Easy here, iPod Jailbreak Hacker. Only use me time box. Remember, live it, love it, game it, peace and deuces, and I'll catch you guys later. That's it, and I'm out. Deuces. Wow.